Very awesome, you guys. Welcome to another episode of The Longest Name on YouTube. I'm your host, Psychotronic Squirt Gun Aaron, and this is Chaotic Comic Book Cover Displays and more with friends. And yeah, man, I'm still freaking recovering from this crazy cold. It's like the cold passed, the sickness passed, but I'm still fatigued and hacking up stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In cloudy, cloudy and sometimes depressed. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy what that does to you guys. Kicks your butt. But yeah, so happy my friends are here today. To my left is Matthew, Heroes for Hire Comic Club. How's it going, Matthew?
I'm doing great.
Awesome, man.
Another good day, another great day to read comic books and collect comic books.
Yeah.
Every day's a great day to collect comic books. So
absolutely. And below me, we've got Will, Cuppo Comics. What's up, Will?
Not much. It's a good day. Like everybody said, we got some comics to look at. Yesterday was New Comic Day. I'm excited. I'm here. Let's go.
Awesome. And to his right is Micah, the graphic man. What's happening, Micah?
Not a lot. Just hanging in there. Thought I'd come on here maybe for a round or so.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, man. Appreciate the company. You know what I mean? So this is what we do, you guys. We just look at, comics, comic book covers, what's inside. Sometimes people bring in different things like albums and whatever it is. But I also like to say hi to the stream here. So Missing Mars, what up? Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. We got Jeff. Hey, yo, I don't know. I don't think it was COVID, but who am I? A doctor? I don't think so. Canadian Survivalist, what's up? And maybe next week I won't do this because next week is actually Halloween, right? So
that's right.
Whoop whoop!
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Yes,
Halloween.
Jack Skeleton. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Jackson Roy Kirk is here today. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. I do feel a little better. It's like I went down. Oh man, and now I'm slowly going up. But then I've been plateauing a little bit. So, but hey, can't keep a good man down, right? Let's not dwell there, right? So the first one I'll show today. Now you guys know I do my claim show on Mondays, but the reason why I do it is so I could get comics I never had before. Like this little number here, from 1969. We have the first appearance of the Prowler. Yeah,
Excellent.
I mean, I've read this stuff, but I never look at that. I'm a proud owner of this comic now.
That's a nice one.
So we got what do we got here? We got John Buscema on the guest starring here. Very cool. One just came in the mail today. Oh yeah, right here. This is something I just received today from Easy Comic Reader. Isn't that crazy? This whole long box from Easy Comic Reader.
what must have cost him a couple of bucks to ship that?
A whole long box of stuff, and he had a couple novels here.
Whoa.
Yeah, he knows I'm a huge X-Files fan.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
let's go.
I'm on season 8 right now, and they where Mulder comes back, but there's other stars of the show now. And it's a little different, you guys. It's a little different, but
I always like the episode where they're trapped in the woods with that creature that can go invisible and turn invisible.
Yes.
Favorite episode.
Thank you, Easy Comic Reader. Really appreciate it. You know, and we got this. This just besides that whole long box, I did get a little score here. Before I turn it over to someone else, I do like to I always reuse those things, right? Check it out, guys.
Oh,
Nice.
Little
Sunfire.
John Byrne.
The post appearance of Sunfire.
I don't think so, but it's
still
got a
good.
roll on it. You know, it's very good condition, but I
think you can fix that. Really. Hey, Christina.
I just want the comics from the 70s I never had before. So
Hey, Random Rips.
it's where we find out that Wolverine had a history in in Japan.
Oh yeah. I love the splash pages like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They had this huge battle in Antarctica against Magneto, and they thought they lost Jean Grey. Jean Grey thought they all died too, and it's like a half a year of them getting back to the States. You know, pretty
Trying
cool
to hope
stuff.
their way back to America.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and we'll turn it over to Matthew here.
All right.
How about that, Matthew?
I like it fine. Before I do that, though, I spent a lot of money last weekend at the Cincinnati Comic Expo, and I want to play a little song that explains how much money I spent.
Sounds good, dude. Could you guys hear that?
I don't know. Never mind. I'm by a Family Guy. I got $30,000 in credit card debt.
Oh,
Well, maybe not that.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
It's a facsimile before you get to
Facsimile
it.
foil. Yeah.
But it's a foil. I just like it. I'm attracted to shiny things like a 3-year-old toddler. Then I got
Mr.
these
Bronowski.
I got these cool prints. This is like Poison Ivy
Oh, beautiful!
and Halloween Harley Quinn.
Nice.
And
Good.
so getting the holiday spirit. So to
Christina
speak.
Payne, thanks for being here.
But then, me and Captain America, you can see the shield and
Oh yeah,
you can see him behind me.
that's your dude.
So I got these. The guy had a bunch of like 2 for 1. You get 2,
Wow.
you get 3. And he had like McFarlane stuff. So then we got a Mike Zeck alert.
I love that. Yeah, I have that. Yeah, awesome.
More Mike Zeck. It's going to be a Mike Zeck overload.
Yeah, you
But
gotta love
I'll tell
those.
you what, he's underrated. I don't think he gets enough credit. I just got to tell you.
He used to for his covers, he
Yeah.
was, but now I guess you don't hear so much about him. I don't know.
He quit. He just retired.
Yeah.
He just, you know what? You gotta admit it's kind of cool. He did his best work and then rode off in the sunset. I like this one a lot.
Random Rips, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
You may get tired of seeing Captain America, and Graphic Man's going to get tired of seeing these because he saw him yesterday.
no.
Yeah, you guys had a big show yesterday. Crazy Joe, what's up, dude?
I got most of the Cap Wolf. I just need 404, and I'll have all the Cap Wolf stories. I found all of them up there except for 404. And then I like this one, the Wolf Pack. I'm not talking about the NWO Wolf Pack. It's Wolf Pack. But the NWO Wolf Pack is too sweet. So here. Right. Hey, we get it at the same time, dude. That's cool. City on Ice. And this is, I guess, Modak's evil little brother, Modam. Or whatever. Look at those teeth, man. You need to go see a dentist.
Yeah.
The female equivalent.
And we got Western Gunfighters, number 20, featuring Kid Colt, Gunslinger, and Apache Kid. Pew, 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 pew. All right. Then I got some. I got this one. It's kind of like it was so cheap. You know, I was like, I got to get it because mine has a split in the cover.
Oh, cool.
So I got another one of those. I'll probably sell the other one.
25th
I got
anniversary.
the first print of G.I. Joe #2.
So you're filling those in, right?
Yeah,
I've got a lot of those now.
But surely.
Yeah.
Gained a little bit more traction. We got G.I. Joe 22. I like this one where he's got.
Destro.
He's in the clutches of Destro.
Yeah.
They're all in the clutches of Destro. This one's kind of a crazy perspective, but I like it. Dive bombing the tank.
Nice.
31's a cool one. I hope Big Eyes makes it out all right. I have a feeling he will.
Great cover.
And another one. This reminds me of my childhood because my mom bought me this one, I think, or my dad. It's number 9. Scarlet hanging out of the helicopter.
Number 9.
Well, should I keep going or?
Well, just recap your thoughts on on your trip there, and I know you forgot to bring your comics you wanted to sign and all that stuff, but
and I don't like the way it was designed anyway. They had all the aisles were narrow. It was a smaller con, but like the artists were in a different room altogether. And
right.
And so I've seen them, but like then I realized I'd left all the comic books I wanted signed at the house. So
there's like a 2-hour drive, right? 2.5.
Yeah, so there's no going back. It's like a 3-hour drive. So it's like
wow.
But on the good side, I got this.
Nice.
It was a long trip, but I took advantage of the laws in Ohio. That's all I'll say. It's recreational. You know what? Okay, never mind. Uncanny X-Men 162. I probably shouldn't say that live on. Okay, it'll be all right.
What now?
Never mind. We got some the Todd father.
Yep.
Nice.
And these were all 2 for 1. These were
cool.
You get 2 and you get 1. Actually, it was 2 get 1 free, and it didn't matter what price they were.
Oh.
And I don't know. I said this last night on Graphic Man's channel. I think that there's not many artists that draw lizards better than Todd McFarlane. All right, and now I'm obsessed with Swamp Thing because I got all these. This guy there's another booth. He had all his comics in his boxes were 50% off.
Oh yeah, I got that one. It's not as nice as that.
The price, it was half of what the Mylar probably makes it look a little better though. And I'm trying to fight back a sneeze. Woo. We got some Saga of the Swamp. Well, it's the Swamp Thing. They changed it eventually, I think. They started with Saga of the Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
And then it became Swamp Thing, I think. That's a good one. They always like the damsel in distress cover, is what I call it. And here he is with the, I guess it's the Phantom Stranger or something. What's his name? What I always liked about it was Alan Moore is out there. He's like a self-proclaimed sorcerer and magician.
Yeah, he conversed with demons. I remember that. Remember that interview?
I remember there was an interview that Rob Liefeld did with Cartoonist Kayfabe, and he was talking about. He asked Alan Moore about sorcery one night, and he said, "For the next 3 hours, he talked my head off about wizardry and sorcery." I like that one. I don't know who did the cover on that one, but I like it.
Cool.
Then we got little Neil Adams alert. Rob said he thought it was a rat, but I said I think it's a cat. But it's still cool.
Cat rat.
Yeah. Then he had a good deal on this one. It was half off the cover. The sticker price. If it was half off the cover price, it'd be 6 cents. But.
Nice pickup.
And I believe it's the 4th appearance of Silver Age Catwoman. I guess it's not a big deal, but I don't know if this is. I don't think this is the key or anything. But the cover's attached, but it's still such a cheap deal. He actually cut more off of it because the cover was attached.
Very sweet.
And then this came in the mail today. It's a Transformers variant. It's 90 of 500 made, which that doesn't really mean much. It doesn't make it worth anymore, though. I don't think it does because it's not signed or anything, but it's still cool. It's Soundwave. And I will defer for now, and I'll show you some other stuff later.
Cool. Thanks, Matthew. Appreciate that. Up next, who do we got next? We got Graphic Man next, you think, Will, or what?
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, hello, everybody. Hopefully you all can hear me and see me.
Yeah.
I'm in a secret location, so I don't bother my wife.
Fortress of Solitude.
Yes. So we'll see if you guys have ever watched Gabby Hayes.
I know who Gabby Hayes is because my dad made me watch a bunch of westerns with him.
Oh, I love Gabby Hayes. So here he is getting the drop on himself. So
Stratton varmints.
and a little bit more good Western action for you. Lone Ranger gets top billing, then Tonto and Silver makes an appearance. So
Oh, Silver, away.
they didn't put Scout on there. That would be Tonto's force. Must not have signed the right contracts that day.
Uh-oh. He walked out on him, wanted more money.
Charlton. Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Here's a haunted. And I don't know who was showing these. Probably Spinner Rack last night was showing a bunch of little Lulu. So
Nice.
if she's throwing a donut on the aerial.
Yeah, successfully landed.
To some of you youngsters, we had to have these on our TVs back in the. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I know. I ain't that young.
Nah, so here's a little Hulk
Great cover.
with Kazar.
Somebody had one of those things when you take the red pill and you get to go back to your age of 10 years old to go to the age of 10, knowing all you know now, or the age of 45 with $50 million. I said, well, I'm 48, so I'll take the age 45 with $50 million.
What was that? When was that?
Yeah, no, it was just something they asked me that one day.
Okay.
Sorry.
There's a little Sandman with this wonderful green costume that he abandoned.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess.
And the Mandarin spoiled the shot. They would have to yell, "Cut! You're blocking the whole shot. Come on, start over." But
Yeah. Restart. We got to get the shot again.
And
Oh, yeah.
here's the leader.
The leader. That is a great. I love the ones that have that, like the explosion behind them, looking with a yellow and orange and
I
whatever
love
they call that.
I love the title logo. All those blocks of.
Oh yeah, well it's all great. There's nothing bad about that cover at all.
Yeah. There's the Jackson Roykirk. And Kenneth's here. All right. You like a little Fantastic Four with your Hulk?
Of course. Then girls better get away from that window. They're in trouble.
Now, speaking of the girls, get your copy of Fantastic Four. I think it's number 88. Well, it's a red cover. They're fighting Mole Man, and the face is used again on that cover. Same pose.
They're cheating.
I think so. Here's probably one of the most prettiest Hulk covers of that time.
Nice. Yeah, it's got a great. I like the colors in the background and all of it. And
The glob.
I give it a 10 out of 10 stars.
Yeah. And here's another. The Rhino has ruined yet another wedding.
That Rhino. What a rascal. Remind me not to invite him to any bar mitzvahs.
Yes. And one more.
Ooh.
Cool. Nice Silver Age.
Pretty neat.
All right, guys, I'm going to watch for a while, but that's all I was going to show. But
Okay.
always fun to be here.
Thank you.
Very
Appreciate
cool.
it. All right, Will. What's happening, dude?
Not much. So last week I was at New York Comic Con, so that was fun.
Yeah.
I didn't buy a lot of old books while I was there, and I've been showing them off for a while. So I have some 50 cents that I'm actually going to show off.
Cool.
that I bought. All right, this was a 50 center. I bought it just because I like the cover. It's a newer book, but this is a Jen Bartel book, and this is probably the newest book. But my the shop. This is from Willow, and this is created by Josh Whedon, written by Mariko Tamaki. But
Oh, it's really cool art on the cover. I love that cover.
yeah, the cover was really cool. It's what drew me in. It's the black and white variant. It says on the back, but you know, it was just something that I saw cover wise and I was like, you know what, 50 cents.
I do it all the time. I did it today on Whatnot.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into something a little older, but this is the 90s. This is Alpha Flight number 32, featuring the new Vindicator. So not the old Vindicator, but the new one.
The Canadian X-Men.
There you go. All right. This was interesting. You guys might like this. This is Comic Interview number 19.
Oh,
Beauty. Yep.
Brian Boland.
interesting.
Great cover. With the judge.
Judge Dredd.
You can help it happen.
That was a 50 center?
Yeah.
Wow.
50
That's a very
cents.
nice pickup.
50 cent bin. I know. I saw that. I was like, I should pick that up. All right. Here's some. I'm a fan of the Ghost Rider, so for 50 cents, I'll pick up a bunch of those. So this is Marvel Comics Presents Ghost Rider number 117. You also have Iron Fist on the
I
cover.
love those Marvel Comics Presents with the Ghost Rider. They're great. And it's cool about them is you flip them over, and there's another cover on the back.
Yep.
Yeah. And also in this issue, Ravage 2099. I believe this might have been like the first cameo of Ravage. All right. I picked up a few of these Rise of the Midnight Sun crossovers. This is part 2 of 6. This is Ghost Rider and Blaze Spirit of Vengeance from the 90s. Comes with the poster in each issue.
Yeah, that's a good. It's got the poly bag. Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, Boggs 18, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
I love the
Bugs.
the '90s, the Spirits of Vengeance stuff. Really, I love reading it.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. This is Rise of the Midnight Sun's Darkhold. This is part 4 of 6. So this was right after the Ghost Rider of the 90s, Danny Ketch dropped. Pretty popular character. So then they brought back Johnny Blaze and they created all the Midnight Suns. And
I had Morbius was in it, and Mobius or Morbius, however you say his name.
Morbius. Now,
Okay.
Mobius is the guy from the TVA. Morbius is the vampire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Little Ghost Rider 8.
Then there's a what's that guy's name that drove for heavy metal? Aaron Mobius, or what was his name?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Christina? All right, we got Ghost Rider number 9.
Nice. Is it Andy Kubert?
With the X Factor.
Thank
And
you.
this is Javier Soltaire.
Oh, okay.
He did a couple of the early issues, including the number 1 for the 90s,
Nice.
92 Ghost Rider.
I got issue 25 and 18 around here somewhere, and 15. The glow in the dark one.
Yes, 15. That's a really cool one. All right. A couple more 50 centers, a couple more Ghost Riders. Here's Ghost Rider number 13. I'm not sure who did this one, but this is a painted cover.
Nice.
Cool. Ghost Rider number 12 with Doctor Strange. I am pretty sure I have like 10 issues of this. Every time I see it.
That looks like Metarog.
Roger.
It is. I didn't know he was the Sorcerer Supreme. He's got some explaining to do to us.
All right. We got Ghost Rider number 11.
Nice.
And then we got, I'm going to keep the party going with Ghost Rider number 10. So I really like the 90s Ghost Rider covers. They were
Me too.
pretty cool. And then this is my last 50 center, but who can't resist the little Warlock and the Infinity Watch?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
It's a collector's item.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
The aftermath of the
great
Infinity
cover.
Those were all 50 centers.
Cool.
Yeah. And then I guess I got a few. I'll just show you a few new comics, and then we'll pass it along. I'll show you my DC pickups for this past week, right after Comic-Con. We got here we go. We got Superman in Action Comics. He's in this one. He's in the Phantom Zone. He's gone in there because there's monsters escaping the Phantom Zone. So they've made a Halloween, Phantom Superman comic right in time for Halloween. Superman fighting monsters. Then we also have Superman 19, and we have Lois.
Super Lois.
Yeah, Super Lois. So let's see. I haven't read that one yet. Whole new creative team on Catwoman.
No.
Torin Grunbeck.
It's looking a lot like Halle Berry there.
Yeah. So I thought this was a really cool cover, and it's a new creative team on there. So we'll see. I haven't read it yet, but it should be interesting. But I really dug the cover of this.
Yeah, it looks tight.
And then I'll leave you with.
Was that number 1? Did they keep the numbering going?
No, they kept the numbering going.
Okay.
This is actually number 69.
Cool.
But I love how DC has changed their logo back to the bullet logo.
Yes. And if you notice, this week all the comics kind of had a white background. Because here's the next one. It's Detective Comics.
Oh yeah, I heard that's a good one.
Yeah, so we've switched up the creative team on Detective as well. You now have Tom Taylor. He's Australian. Would you like a ramba? That's my worst Australian accent ever. And so yeah, they DC went with the bunch.
Can you show that detective again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
this is
I'm not really a modern guy, but I got to admit that logo, the detective that's awesome. That is a great man. Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm geeking out. Excuse me.
It's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of they changed things up logo wise and with the bullet and all that stuff. So DC's trying some new stuff.
I guess you could say they're all in. No pun intended.
That was a big joke during New York Comic Con to any comic panel that I went to. So if it was a Marvel panel, they were like, we're gonna give you guys what you want, but we're not gonna be all in. And then
really?
Oh Lord.
And then you go to a DC panel and they're like, guys, we're gonna give you what you want. You know what? We're gonna do it while we're all in. And it's like, it's like, can we stop with the all in jokes now?
So it's kind of cringy.
It was a little cringy. It was.
So what were some of your favorite parts of the convention?
I went to it was, I forget the exact name of it, but it was kind of like Marvel the year coming up, right? So like they were going to talk with CV Cebulski, and he was going to talk about all the things that come up. They used to call it Cup of Joe with Joe Quesada.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but now that CV Cebulski's taking it over, there's no real like cool way to play his name. I guess they'll figure it out eventually. So they did like a Daredevil panel, right? So they did Daredevil. they didn't say they were going to talk about Daredevil, but we got there, and then they're like, "Hey, Frank Miller's here." And they're like, "You remember he did Daredevil?" And we're all like, "Yeah." And then they're like, there was a pretty good run. Like they segued into it, and they're like, when Charles Soule did it, and they're like, Charles Soule is here, and they're like, and he's going to work with Steve McNiven. And they're like, all right, so we're doing a short series with Daredevil and Matt Murdock, where he like loses his powers, and then he's like, so he learns to be a regular person, and then he ends up being hit with like some radiated bomb, and then he gets his powers back, but he's only got like 72 hours with the powers, and he's got to solve a crime. And it sounded like a decent premise, maybe a little force fed or spoon fed. But then they were like, you know what? We're talking all this Daredevil. They're like, how about we talk about the show? And so they're like, maybe we have somebody here who's a star from TV, and everybody's like, yeah. They're like, no, we're just kidding, but we got the producer. So they bring out the producer, and we're watching, and the producer like starts talking. They're like, man, it would have been really cool if we had some of the stars here. And everybody's like, yeah. And then she's like, no, but we don't. And then she's like, no, I'm kidding. And they bring out Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And they bring out Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Everybody now is like, wow.
Yeah, that they psyched everyone out, in other words, right?
Yeah, they did. So everybody was like, oh, there's no hope there's a star here. And then there was. But the cool thing, so then they were like, we want to ask you questions about it. And they were like, well, we can't really talk about it. So they're like, how about what about Mayor Kingpin? And Vincent D'Onofrio's like, what about him? And he's like, I really wish I could talk about something, guys. But they're like, we were just here to like hype you guys up or whatever. They did talk a little bit about the show, though, and then they played an extended trailer of Daredevil, and it really excited me for the show. And also some of the stuff they showed in the trailer, I was like, are you supposed to put that on Disney Plus? Like, but
probably restricted.
Yeah, he's going to go back to being. It's going to be really akin to the Netflix show where he was just very much into punching guys in the face. So,
that's how Daredevil should be,
right? So yeah, that was probably my that and actually getting to shake and meet Todd McFarlane were probably two highlights of the con. But I not a big brag, but I've met McFarlane in the past, so it was more like seeing Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio and the Daredevil panel that was really a cool time. And then just being at the con and going to the mostly the panels and seeing that the artists talk about upcoming stuff. That was
anything you're interested in, the up and coming stuff that was first announced there.
So what is so they got this like Emperor Doom thing going on with Doom as the Sorcerer Supreme. So I'm kind of interested to see how that rolls into the universe. I say this every time a new writer takes over ASM. I'm kind of excited to see read it. They got Joe Kelly now coming back. But they're doing the eight deaths of Spider-Man, and it's all Dr. Doom pretty much, messing with Peter, sending him on these missions that he's like, yeah, you're probably gonna die, but I'll bring you back to life. So they're gonna do that. So I'm interested to see that because I was really when they did the 9 Lives of Catwoman recently, I was also pretty interested to see, how they were pushing these characters to some extremes. I think part of what we've been missing with Peter is or with Spider-Man is the Peter Parker aspect and how he deals with stuff. So I'm kind of hoping like all the death kind of weighs hard on Peter Parker and his soul, and we get to see a little bit more in-depth Spider-Man / Peter Parker.
So who's the writer? Joe Casey, is that what you said?
Joe Kelly.
Joe Kelly. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah. So we'll see. He did seem to be pretty excited, and he was very well spoken about that upcoming series. So that one I think that kind of did it for me.
There was Ultimate Wolverine coming up.
Ultimate Wolverine, that was cool. That was from a design aspect, it looked pretty cool. I mean, we'll see how it fits into the whole Ultimate universe. He does wear like this mask, like a ski mask, so it's very, very kind of different Wolverine. I don't know if it's because he's the cold gets to him or whatever, so he's wearing a mask now.
Kind of Winter Soldier, wasn't it?
Yeah, he has the star on him, like kind of like the Winter Soldier. So that's a weird design aspect. But I did put up some of that on my Instagram and YouTube. So, or you can just Google Marvel and Ultimate Wolverine and get a picture of what he looks like. He looks a little weird. There was one other thing that kind of interests me, but it's skipping. Oh, they this was out of DC. They're doing more all-in characters, so they're gonna have the all-in Flash, all-in Marvin Manhunter, and all-in Green Lantern. So those are it. So it looks like they're building towards an all-in Justice League. So we'll see how that works out. But some of the character designs and the concept designs were pretty cool. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but Batman. Absolute Batman. Sorry, not all in. These absolute characters. Absolute Batman drives like a construction dump truck. So he's got a massive Batmobile. So
and his battle axe is pretty cool too. I read it digitally because I didn't have #1 yet.
Yeah,
I went into it not being very skeptical, but I ended up enjoying it.
I went in without a lot of expectations, and I left very, very pleased with how it turned out. So. It's cool. It's a cool read if you guys get
how many different absolutes have they released so far?
Just this Wednesday was the last one. So it's Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman came out Wednesday.
Okay, cool.
So,
what's up, Rob?
Hey guys,
how's it going, Rob?
Sorry I'm late. I twisted my knee and I could feel the knee like pop out of place and then pop back in again. Like,
that's horrible. Horrible news. Is it sore?
A little bit. Yeah, I put ice on it, so it's good for right now. But
okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
At least it popped back in.
Yeah. I was like, never had that happen before. I'm like, oh, this is new.
Oh, jeez. So yeah, I guess Absolute Batman is choice according to Missing Mars. Pretty dang cool.
It is pretty good. It is pretty good.
And Jackson's he's absolutely all in. Oh yeah, you're gonna give him a chance. They're going back to the Bullets logo, which I didn't know about until like you showed me just now, Will. That's pretty cool. You know?
Yeah, they're kind of trying to play with the whole time relationship, and they're like we're trying to be old DC, but then they're also introducing a gazillion new characters. So they're like give us a chance. We'll be your old DC with all these new guys.
Now we just got to get Marvel to get the box corner art back.
So DC is kicking Marvel's butt pretty much, right?
Right now, I think. So.
Right now, yeah. Marvel's got some stuff coming out though. I think it's going to be interesting. We'll see. The Supreme thing sounds interesting.
Doing all right.
So Rob, would you like to show some stuff here?
Sure. That's why I'm here.
Okay, excellent. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it.
All right, we have. I don't. A lot of these are gold keys, so I don't know what numbers they came in. They just came in recently. Here is Baby Snoots and Uptight Mouse.
Yes, looks great.
Whatever.
Daniel's in the house.
Here's a Bugs Bunny that somebody decided to color in.
Oh my gosh!
Oh Lord!
Wow!
But it's also got Cool Cat, whom I've never heard of. So
Cool Cat.
What up, Daniel? Thanks for being here, Daniel.
Snagglepuss a little bit, don't he, Robert?
What's that?
He kind of looks like Snagglepuss or Snaggletooth or Snaggle. Whatever his name was.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, got that look to him. And then somebody really went to town on this one. I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, I ran over by a couple trucks or something.
Oh Lord!
But here's a Porky Pig.
Cool.
It's all, folks.
We were talking about Porky Pig last night a little bit after the show last night, saying how nobody loves Porky Pig anymore, but they're easy to find. Well, not easy to find, but they're cheap when you do find them.
Right. All those Porky Pigs make me want to eat a ham sandwich.
Tony Strobel cover.
I like that one right there, the Donald Duck, the truck.
And Donald Duck and Robert the Robot.
Wow. Nice.
And Donald Duck making friends with a caterpillar, I guess. And the Beagle Boys trying to stay in fashion.
Oh my!
Scrooge.
Snake Charmer Scrooge.
You're keeping the Scrooge, right?
Some Super Goof. The Disney ones I will probably keep if I don't already have them. But there isn't anything in here that's in that really nice a shape. So even if I put them in the sale, I'm not sure that they would actually go. These were a whatnot buy, but they were this one's all chewed up on the bottom.
Oh, Mickey.
Oh, yeah.
And they were they're just not as good a condition as I normally get off of there. So
Nice.
I always wondered
that's when I get to keep stuff. So
how come Goofy can talk, but Pluto can't. I always thought that was weird.
You never heard of a talking dog before?
No, I said, but Pluto can't talk, but Goofy can. I thought it was weird because they're both dogs.
Rob, I showed a little Lulu earlier. I don't know if you saw it or not.
That's where this. You know what? I've shown these before. Somewhere. Did I show these on your channel before?
No, but I think Spinnerack was, and so I showed a little Lulu just a little while ago.
Not this, because somebody messaged me about this comic and I could not find it.
Oh, really?
Because they absolutely want and need this comic. I'm gonna have to get back in touch with them. I couldn't find it. We were thinking it was from an old video. So for them to have seen it, I showed these somewhere, but I don't remember doing it. So and there's the Brothers of the Spear.
Cool.
And another one. And that's it for that box. I'm gonna have to look in my emails and figure out who wanted this. So.
Cool. Bless you.
Sorry about that.
Bless you. It's all right.
Allergies are acting up.
All right, you guys. So head's still in the clouds a little bit, but we're doing this anyway, and I'm really happy that I got this one. It's 1966. I don't know if it's the oldest Amazing Spider-Man that I have. It's a Ditko.
Oh man,
isn't that cool?
Giggity giggity goo.
Yep, that's the last Ditko.
I thought 33 was, but
no,
that's
38, I think.
Last Ditko.
Wow.
Just a guy named Joe.
Pretty dang cool, man. And yeah, I never owned this before. This just came in. You gotta love it.
Oh yeah,
Classic Steve Ditko. Too bad he didn't stay, but
well, you wonder what it would be like if he did, but I still love the Ramita and the college years and all that stuff.
Then we wouldn't have had John Romita though if he'd stayed. So.
Right, Ramita kind of created that classic look for him. But man, you gotta love your Ditko. There's something about him, right? Just strange, like strange.
I always thought that Norman Osborn's hair was weird looking.
Yeah. So we'll jump up to 91 here.
Nice.
Yeah, even when I owned at one time almost the whole run from the 70s to like 2008, and I had to sell them because it came upon hard times, you know. But in some of these I never had. This is like a really clean copy. So, oh, Gwen, you're so upset.
Oh,
know. She never liked Spidey anyway. It scared her. And here's you all right, buddy?
My eyes are bothering me.
Your eyes are burning up.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Here's the
I'll
Flash.
be right back.
Don't worry, guys. I'm sniffing these comics. You know? Like,
I
oh,
would hate to think you weren't.
as you go. But yeah, you know, there you go, right? Pretty cool. See here, we got an old Daredevil. These are surprisingly affordable. You know, you find Silver Age Daredevil, 1969, 57.
Cool.
But I think this came in a real cheap haul. Like I said, it's not in high condition, but look at this, man.
If you don't smell, you can't tell. That's what Comics Embrace said. LOL.
Yeah, dude. Some Gene Colan art for you. That is beautiful. I love Gene Colan. It's almost like weird dreamlike. Weird, like glowing. Everything supernatural with Gene Colan, you know. Even it's just beautiful.
Kind of cosmic looking, kind of like Steranko always used to make it look all psychedelic.
Yeah. Beautiful. And what else we got here? We've got, I wanted to show this one. This is just a cool cover, man. 1979. It's the reprint of the first appearance of Punisher. You know, I just like it. And I like the red background. I think it's freaking badass.
It's pretty cool.
Well, Ross Andrew. Freaking cool, man. I got a whole bunch of Marvel Tales that came in all at once, so it's pretty dang awesome. And 1975. We've got Strange Tales, 179.
Nice.
Yeah. Look at that. It's freaking cool. Gotta blow it up.
I guess that's Starlin art.
Yeah. So this just came in too. Death Ship.
That's a great splash.
Yeah, dude. Jim Starlin.
Nice.
Before they gave Warlock his own series, right? Cool. I'll just pass it on. And who's up next? Who wants to go next?
I got it.
Okay. Cool, Matthew.
All right. I got some stuff I got yesterday in the mail. I ordered my new comics from my comic shop, and I gotta say, I know a lot of people are down on new comics in this group sometimes, but some of us are. But like, I'm gonna show you some that you should check out because they're really great if you're not checking them out already. We got Daniel Warren Johnson still on this right now. Thank God he's still on it. I'm going to be sad when he leaves. Transformers 13.
When is he leaving?
Next year sometime. I guess after the 25th issue.
Well, that's good. 25 issue run with him on it, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get a drink. I got to take this allergy medication.
He's not always doing the main art, but
no, but he's got like the variants too, and I think he's got a bunch of books like that. I just got that ordered. The Moon is Falling as part 2. That's a really great series.
cool.
We got Dan Waters is working on this one. This is the last issue of the miniseries Destro. Pretty cool cover, fighting Tomax and Zaymont.
So the Energon universe stuff is getting high praise currently.
Yeah, it's probably some of the best stuff out there, I think, in my opinion. But I'm not alone in that opinion.
I agree. Energon Verse and Ghost Machine are both really good.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Ghost Machine, I got the variant for the Geiger. Look, he's mowing the grass with his two-headed doggy or wolf. And then this is a first appearance of the new Hawkeye, I think. Ultimates number 5. I love the way they got the shield reflection. That's kind of cool. And then I got, of course, probably the best series at Marvel right now. Ultimate Spider-Man issue 10. I love when they do that with Spider-Man's eye, and you can see like the Green Goblin with Jonah JJ.
Yeah.
JJ. And I haven't opened this one out yet. But I got this has been a good one too. This is Hickman and Capullo. Wolverine Revenge, Red Band. I really don't know that the Red Band's warranted, but I always get it because I was one of those parental advisory sticker buyers back in the day, you know. We got Wolverine 2. He's fighting the Wendigo, or what do you call it? Yeah, okay.
Wendigo.
The Winnebago. What if he actually fought a Winnebago? I'd pick Logan. Then we got Uncanny X-Men number 4. And it's, you know, Gail Simone's doing pretty good with this one. I think it's better than the one that Jed McKay's writing. So that's part 4. We got Rogue. It looks kind of like, does that kind of look like a throwback to some House of Mystery or something?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, a little bit.
Still a good series. I'm really enjoying that one.
So
It's the best one they got out right now, isn't it, Robert?
They got the legacy right on there, right? The legacy numbering on there.
Legacy number 704.
Okay.
Jeez.
They should have just kept them, you know. I mean, this is a cool cover. Gunslinger number 36. I'm really enjoying this one. Tom McFarlane's writing it. He's not drawing it, but he's a busy man. You know, he's making toys and all kinds of stuff now. Department of Truth 26, and he's going to Comic Cons and giving Will signed copies of Spawn.
Comics Addicts.
I'm a little jealous. I'm telling you, he's my hero.
Comic Addicts, thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, he's a really.
I will meet the man, though. I swear on the stars. All right. Here's some. This is a cool one from Black Box Comics. I read number 1. It's like Deadly Trails. Number 2. It's like a cross between High Plains Drifter and The Crow. So it's pretty cool. And then we got some more EC Epitaphs from the Abyss, number 4. Little horror there for you. And then I forgot to show this one because I had it put up specially, but I've had it out the whole time I've bought it because I've been admiring it, because I've been wanting it for a long time. And so I'll end with this one on a bang.
Yep.
Nice.
Got that at the con. The expo. Well, it's a con. I don't care why they call it expo, but it's just a fancy way of saying convention. And then, but yeah, and now this is probably, I have Wolverine 88. I won in a giveaway last week. It's going to be here Saturday in the mail. I checked the mail, and I have the first issue, and I have that now all the hurdles except for issue 10. That's the last major hurdle for me getting all these, because this is probably, arguably, this book is more expensive than issue 1.
So what size pants do you think he's wearing? I'm thinking about 103.
I'm thinking at least 100.
Yeah.
Or something, but I'd hate to be his tailor.
Yeah, boy.
And I'm happy about it. I'm gonna hold that. Let's just show it one more time.
Sure.
So I'm so happy about getting this one finally.
I remember getting that back in the day.
I paid quite a bit for it, but I think it was fair market value. I got it for $75. In that grade too. I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with it. I got it out and looked at it. I was afraid to touch it, but
As the old timer of the group here, when I was picking those up in the day, I thought I love these, but come on, guys, put them in his costume. That's all. So.
Well, thank you, Matthew. Really appreciate it, my friend. Micah, did you have more you'd like to show, or you just want to hang out?
I'm just hanging.
Well, thank you for being here, man. Really appreciate it. And we'll swing on over to Will. Okay.
So yeah, I figured I'd show a few of the free books I got from New York Comic Con. So why not? This one was kind of big. This is in terms of what it's secondary market, what it's going for. But this is Wolverine #1. This is the Magic the Gathering variant cover. So if you're a Magic the Gathering fan,
that's so sick. I love that.
Yeah, so they're doing a crossover between Magic the Gathering and Marvel, and they're going to be releasing a couple of cards with Marvel superheroes on it. So that was pretty cool. And then they also gave away a card on the back. It's a counter spell. It's a kind of foily, and it's Doctor Strange as it rotates. So that's pretty cool. Doctor Strange over there doing his counter spell. So
that's awesome.
That was a freebie. Here, this is a reprint of Fantastic Four #13 from the 90s, early aughts or the 2000s with Doom Dinosaur. But this is to promote the whole Emperor Doom.
Oh man,
thing coming. So
that's cool.
I'm at the write. I'm gonna a piece of paper out and start writing these comic books down.
So, what's the basic premise of the Emperor Doom? Anyone know yet, or is it just?
They did talk about it. Basically, Doom is going to create a bubble where he's going to have his own. He's going to basically. I think it's a bubble over Liberia, and he's going to. Which he's done this before, right? With, Liberia, but he's going to. I guess he's doing things secretly in there, and Mr. Fantastic is like, I got to know what Doom's doing, So. Yeah. The Fantastic Four kind of enter the bubble, and they find out that Doom is, ruling his own, like he normally does, ruling his own thing. But I think he's, Doom is trying to extend his reach of power. They didn't get into it too far, but Doom is definitely gonna have some secret stuff happening under a dome, a Doom dome, if you will, and the Fantastic Four are gonna, investigate what's happening. So that's kind of what's going on there. So, Marvel for each panel kind of had like a theme going. So now you have the Born Again Daredevil going on. So this is given out at the Daredevil one. And this is a David Mack cover. So this one is a reprint of Daredevil 13 by Charles Soule and Steve McNiven that introduces the character Muse. And so Muse is a villain that takes his victim's blood and then paints with it. So that's one of the main characters coming out. This is the one from Spider-Man and his venomous friends. I think this is Venom War 3 or 4.
Oh, that's a cool cover though.
But yeah, you see, you got Eddie Brock here and Dylan. So who's in the Venom suit? I don't know. They're all pulling on Venom, and that's the thing. There's going to be an all new Venom series coming out, and none of these guys will be Venom. So
there's going to be a totally new Venom.
Isn't Eddie Brock going to be Carnage or something like that?
Yeah, he is. So Eddie Brock is going to take over the Carnage symbiote or mantra, and there will be an all new Venom. Dylan Brock is going to be investigating who the Venom is. Carnage, we'll have to see what happens with Eddie Brock as Carnage. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of turnover with the symbiotes going on. So we'll see how that turns out. All right, so Marvel had these for people who have the Marvel Unlimited Plus app, which I do at the con. This was a free one. So this is Peach Momoko Daredevil
Nice.
variant.
I love it.
Yes.
Do you have to fight anybody for it?
No, this one just walked up and showed him your subscription, and they gave it to you. I mean, it was probably more likely that somebody would try to beat you up as you walked away with it. But
Yeah.
that was
That's what Izzyverse said when he got that Peach Momoko Spawn variant. He was like, he says, "Let me see." Somebody said, "Let me see it." He goes, "No." He put it in my bag. I'm afraid somebody will attack me for it.
Wow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get Matt one, but the line. But I did manage to pick myself up one. Sorry, Matt.
No problem, man. When I saw the video of the crowds, I was like, he'll be lucky to get one himself.
Yeah. So that was. I got that. I paid for that, but I got this one for free.
Yes.
This is the Spawn side by Todd McFarlane.
Cool.
I think this was limited to like 300. So, all right.
That's awesome.
A lot of modern books, guys. I know. Sorry.
It's cool. No, it's all good.
They're all awesome. I like them. Keep showing them.
I do have here just so I can make some people happy. I do have this random The Atom number 23, a 12 center, and I believe it was owned by Lionel or Lonnie P.
Oh, Lonnie.
Lonnie.
So Lonnie, if you're watching this, I now have your Atom. So Atom number 23, 12 center.
Cool.
I'll just show a couple more books and then we can pass it on. We got Venom, Lethal Protector. This is a Bill Sienkiewicz cover.
Nice.
So, and this is a good series, guys. If you guys want to go back and read something from the early 2000s, this is American Vampire by Scott Snyder and Raphael Albuquerque. This is actually a really good series. It's about vampires in the Wild West, or while the West was being, tamed. So
Tamed or won.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever. One of the two.
I guess we'll stop. I got this dollar comic. I'll just show Amethyst, Princess of Gemroll #1. This is the dollar comic reprint, but that ended up in my book. So I figured I'd show that. I don't want to end like that.
Gotta go out on a strong note.
I'll show you this. This is a negative space variant. So this is something that Modern Books have been doing. John Tyler Christopher did this. I actually met him at Comic-Con, and he was a really cool guy, really nice. Took a picture with me, talked to me for a bit. But this is the new Iron Man series that came out this week. This is the negative space variant.
I like that.
So for those, he's got a sword. I don't know if you see that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cool.
I ordered
this
the
is
Scotty Young variant of that comic.
Kind of a steampunk Iron Man type thing
Yeah.
going on there.
Yeah, I believe this is his new suit that makes him impervious to magic. It's his like anti-magic suit. So it's a pretty cool suit. But I saw the guy. If you haven't read the series, it is interesting. It puts Iron Man in a very vulnerable spot.
Yeah.
So it might be worth a read. I won't say 100% you should pick it up and read it, but if you want to see an Iron Man who really has to rely on the suit, not him being Tony Stark, playboy, billionaire, millionaire, but an Iron Man who's very reliant on the suit, this is kind of a series that might interest you. So I'm good.
Thanks, Will. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the updates and stuff, And we're moving along to Rob, Cheap Comic Collector.
All right, we've got a box here that's mostly looks like it's Air Cell and Eternity stuff. So
Wow.
a lot of covers I haven't seen before. Got some Scimitar. This is number 3. Number 2.
Steven Spock, what's going on, girl?
Dragon Ring number 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I like Dragon Ring.
Interesting perspective there.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Ring number 4. I just tried picking out some of the cooler covers, and then there's a big pile of Elf Lord. Dragon Ring 5. Scimitar number 2, adults only. And here is a dragon ring. I think it's 3. It's hard to read it the way it's printed. And Warriors, number 3 from Adventure. And Adventurers. They did not learn to put their numberings inside boxes so you can read them.
Yeah.
And then there's a big pile of Elf Lord. There's number 1. Number 3. So these are interesting. Some of the covers I really like, and some of them to me are just kind of eh. There's number 4. Whoever did the art was really good with the creatures more than the elf characters, I thought. Number 5. 12. And I don't know why my light is so weird today.
Yeah, mine does that sometimes. Like it's real soft or something.
Yeah, number 13. Yeah, I'm just not going to tell the numbers. I can't tell what half of them are anyway.
That's not the lights, Robert. It's your aura. It's
Yes.
bright.
It's my superpowers kicking in. Healing my leg.
You're like the Dazzler or whatever.
This one's kind of cool. All the goblins or whatever those things are. I like this one. Maybe it's because I have this other light turned on. Hold on. Turn this off. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this one's cool too.
Nice dragon. I'm always a fan of a good dragon on a comic book cover.
And I like turtles.
Titles.
These are all elf lords.
Yeah. And at some point here, it goes into a second volume. I thought they were all one series, but apparently they had at least 3 volumes. This is number 30. You can see the turtle. Apparently it became a sidekick or something. And this one's just a sword in the ground. And then it goes into a volume 2, but this is number 2. And here's another dragon. Pretty cool.
Cooper Cup.
Huh?
That's probably my favorite of the humanoid covers that are on here. Whatever you want to call them. But I had no idea that this series went on for so long. You know, most of the Air Cell and adventure types series from back then you think of as being pretty short-lived, but this one had a whole pile. So.
Yeah, I wonder how long they were around for.
And that was it. But, you know, there's this, and that's not complete. So,
wow. And that's mostly Elf Lord. I did read some of those dragon rings and enjoyed it, you know.
But I know the art in all that stuff's pretty fantastic most of the time. So all those black and whites from that era.
Yeah, the black and whites especially. And then when they started coloring, it was okay. But yeah, cool stuff. Thanks, man. Thanks for sharing.
Cool books, man.
All right, you guys. So I did get this shipped to me for like $22 and some change. And it's
a long Halloween.
Long Halloween.
Cool.
It was Parallax that sent me the link. And so I never read this before, man. And
it's very good.
I'm very shocked that I've never read it. That's what I'm doing too. And just just buying stuff that and reading stuff that I've always wanted to read. So this is beautiful. Yeah, I guess this is kind of like either an Elseworlds or it's like a year 2 or something. I think it's Elseworlds though. And each page is separated with this here. I don't want to handle it too much because I don't want fingerprints all over it, but that's that.
Is that a bookmark? Are you reading it already?
Yeah, I'm reading it already. Yeah, it just came in. So
how is it?
Oh, it's so far so good. I read the first one, and like I said, the characters don't really know each other, and so it's just a great rendition of these famous characters coming together, like for the first time. So it's definitely worth. The art's really cool. Okay, so we'll go back to my little pile I had here. This is another old one, 1966. It's this Amazing Spider-Man number 30.
Nice.
And actually, they have the Pop Art Productions on there.
Huh.
But yeah, another old comic. I think this is the first appearance of the Cat or something like that, which is Black Cat's father or something like that. This is in pretty good shape too. So just I love having comics that are older than me, There's that.
They're coming for me. Can you hear them?
So you guys got big plans for Halloween?
Let me mute this. Yeah, I have a Halloween party.
Oh yeah, you're doing a Halloween party. 1975. We've got. I just love these 70s reprints. I love the cover.
Hey, if they come to my door, tell them I have an alibi.
Electro Unleashed. You got Halloween plans, Will?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a Halloween party. It's at a brewery, but they're doing like a dinner pairing with beers and with a costume contest. So it's gonna be a bunch of people, I guess, dressed up as random goblins and ghouls, drinking beer and eating food. It should be an interesting time.
Are you gonna be a ghoul?
I'm going to be the ultimate ghoul. I'm going to be Beetlejuice.
You're gonna be Beetlejuice. All right.
Yeah.
Love this, man.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a good one. Did you see the newest?
Not yet. I don't get out to the theater much, but I'm wanting to see it. I just saw Deadpool Wolverine.
It's definitely worth a view if you're a big Beetlejuice fan.
Oh yeah, you liked it, Will?
I did. It felt like a bunch of people who made the original Beetlejuice movie and wanted to kind of get together and do it one more time. So it definitely had a vibe to it, an excitement to it. And they stuck to the old formula. So they didn't use a lot of special effects. A lot of claymation was in the film, So it was fun. It's a good ride.
Excellent.
I watched the new Hellboy last week. It's not bad.
Nice. I don't think I've seen that one.
So the pop art, was that Stan Lee trying to
Well, I would argue that they were ripping off Stan Lee with their Andy Warhol.
Well, that's one way of looking at it, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you what, I would rather have some cover art by John Romita Sr. than a soup can painted by Andy Warhol.
Yeah. I do love that first Velvet Underground album. I'll tell you with it.
Oh, I do like the one with the banana on it.
Yeah,
Peels slowly.
I mean, yeah, it is. It is what it is.
I like the album.
But yeah, that postmodern stuff. I don't. You know, here's a toilet, you guys. What do you guys think? You know, in a museum, right?
He made a film called Sleep, where it was a film of a guy sleeping for 4 hours.
Oh, Kirby.
I should do a live stream like that. See if how many people tune in.
Yeah, watch me sleep. Will the vampires come for me in my sleep? Tune in to find out.
Almost creates cognitive dissonance, right?
Yeah.
You know, having something presented in something mundane presented in a fashion that's art just because someone says it's art. You know.
Yeah.
It's just pretty weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay home on Thanksgiving. I mean, Halloween.
Nice. Give out some candy.
Yeah, the kids don't come to this neighborhood. We're out here in the woods, so
Yeah.
You're lucky. We get them lined up around the block.
1981.
No,
What if Daredevil?
We've had to go back to the dollar store and get more candy because we've run out before.
Oh yeah. What if Ghost Rider was separated from Johnny Blaze? Deep thoughts, you guys.
So I'm going to go to my cousin's. My cousin has an annual Halloween costume party, and I'm going to be Raccoon Mario. And I even got the overalls and everything, guys. I got the white gloves. Now I just need a fake stash to go over my bad one. And then, but yeah, I'm going to try to avoid. I guess that sounds awful, but I'm going to avoid giving out candy.
It's not really your thing, huh?
Yeah, we kind of just put it out like everybody take 2 or 1 or whatever.
Okay.
Well, what you do is you put an empty dish out with a sign that says, "Please just take 1." And then everybody assumes that the brats before them took all of it, right?
I know somebody put out a big bucket of horror movie VHSs and said, every kid take a horror movie.
Just have a few in the bowl.
Yeah.
Anyone want to share any more?
I got a couple, I guess. I didn't get the show because you were sick last week. We didn't do a show.
Okay.
So I guess I'll show a couple. Only a little bit like you call it. Remember you say rapid fire kind of.
Well, it's cool. We have time, so you know. Easy Comic Reader.
If I show these, if you've all seen these, please let me know. I think Robert has because I showed him yesterday.
Hey, Mike, I got your long box right here, man.
I like this one. There's a man thing in the.
Nice.
He's trying to eat Spider-Man or something. I don't know. And then I was proud to say I got all these. Now I just need one more to get all the connecting covers.
Nice.
I need the one. I think it's got Colossus on it.
Cool.
And they all connect, obviously. Well, you know, I guess y'all know that. I feel like I'm mansplaining comics for people that already know them. Okay. Then I got this. This is the last one. I'll show.
All this. What am I gonna do with all these, Mike?
This was an incentive variant, and it's I guess it's like the best of George Perez. It's from the X-Men 1, this new series.
Yeah.
But look at the smile. He looks like it's kind of freaking me out, man.
He's so happy.
Yeah, he's freaking me out, man. Okay, that's all I got.
It's cool, buddy.
All right.
And thanks for the X-Files Easy Comic Reader. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's beautiful. It goes with my cards that Rob gave me, right? The truth is out there, you guys. It's the official guide. You know? And it has his really cool collage work. Right, Mike? Let's blow it up here. This is Easy Comic Readers collage work here.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So,
pretty cool stuff.
Sweet.
oh wow.
I don't. This some of it is cool. You see what it's from. I guess during COVID, he
It's
did
like
a
an
lot
Andy
of
Warhol.
yeah. Well, it's more collage work than
Well,
But-
I like that.
yeah.
He brought the crackers for the tomato soup.
I was talking to Mike about it, and he's creating the collage work during COVID when everything was shut down, and like taking stuff that's disposable and turning it into something wonderful, or clipping out old books and stuff, and just staying busy that way. It's really cool, man.
Repurposing mundane items and stuff.
Yeah. So, who's next here? Does anyone have anything to show? Or
I got more stuff.
okay, cool.
So I went to the Women's of Marvel, or the Women of Marvel panel, and they gave out this X-Men book with Rogue on the cover, and you can see Jubilee or Jubilation.
That's the Virgin variant of the one I have.
Yeah. So
it's really cool.
Pretty cool book. So that was the last of the books I got for going to the Marvel panel. I did get this ash can from Distillery, probably the smallest distillery book they'll ever make, because they make magazine
Her
size.
books are magazine size, aren't they?
Yeah, so then they made these tiny ash cans. Thought it was a pretty funny joke. But anyway, this is it's a flip over. It's got James Tynion on one side, and you got Scott Snyder and Jock on the other. So
Cool.
Pretty little cool book. I did manage to get one signed by Tynion, so I was gonna try to get Scott to sign it, but I couldn't make it to the booth in time. This is a Sean Murphy cover from the convention of Lilith #1. So kind of in that old, forget the style, the art style of this, but it's pretty cool. I thought it was a pretty cool cover. What else did I get? Oh, I got an Absolute Batman ash can, and
Nice.
I got a Absolute Wonder Woman ash can, which if you flip it over, also Absolute Superman.
Sweet.
Cool.
Got that at the convention. These were all like freebies too. Not all of them were freebies. I paid for this guy.
But those ash cans were freebies?
Yeah. This is Department of Truth number 25. Just thought it was a really cool
nice.
JFK variant.
Very good.
So I picked that up. That actually came from Tynion's booth. He had a Tiny Onion booth. So
wow.
Yeah, this is the Absolute Batman ash can #2 signed by Snyder. So,
whoa. I feel like Bill and Ted right now. Whoa.
This is All In #1, the All In special. This is signed by Snyder, Jason Aaron. I forget the other guy's name. Siempre. He was there. I'm not really super familiar with him. And
it's almost like during the convention, Marvel was jealous of the All In, right?
They were very jealous. And Joshua Williamson. But Jason Aaron and Scott Snyder are on this together.
They were making fun of it publicly, right?
Yeah. Oh, they were. So Marvel was like, yeah, when we talk about things, we're going to give you the best, but we're not going to go all in on it because, sometimes giving you everything all in is not great, But they were just, if we give it to you all in and it sucks, well then, but they just kept going with that stuff.
Wow.
So they were all in against it.
Yeah, pretty much.
They were all out.
Yeah. They were all out. sulking.
I almost said Absolute Spider-Man. This is Ultimate Spider-Man number
All out
1.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's nice.
This was from Mark Cicchetto, who did the cover. He at his booth, he made his own comic, his own foil comic. So I picked one up. I like to support the artist. So he was gonna sign it for me. At the moment, he wasn't signing because he was eating a sandwich, and he was like, "I don't want to get like fingerprints all over everything." So he's like, "Come back in like a half hour, and I'll sign it." And it's New York Comic Con, and if you get you can go anywhere, and for 40 minutes just get lost in something. So I never made it back. And like 3 days later, I woke up like, where am I? I don't know.
But it was packed, huh?
It was. They apparently the New York Times said something like 200,000 people showed up.
Wow.
So it was pretty jam packed. Who knows? This is a Bill Sienkiewicz book that I got for free just walking around the con. Like somebody was like, "Hey, you want a free comic?" And I was like, "Is that a question?" And then they were like, "They're like, it's a Bill Sienkiewicz," and I was like, "You got me at free, so
yeah."
Bill Sienkiewicz is a bonus. I'm gonna take the book."
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously.
Here's another book I got from James Tynion. This is House of Slaughter number 25, I believe. So this came with a so this bill of purchase was you brought it back and he would sign your books for you. And again, it was another one of those, all right, I'll come back later, and walked away. I never made it back for the signature, but I have the little certificate that allows you to get a signature. And then I'll quickly end off with some more books from this week. This is Void Rivals number 13.
Another great series.
Yeah, and I thought this was a really cool cover. First appearance of that character. I forget the name. This is the Incredible Hulk number 18. For me, pound for pound, the best horror book.
Yeah, on
the market right now.
It's good.
It is. Rook Exodus out of the the Ghost Machine imprint. So we got a major villain on the cover. That's pretty cool. This one is pretty good too. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. You have samurais and cowboys in not hell, purgatory, trying to figure out how to get home. So that makes it a really.
Hey Robert, you forgot Infinite, Absolute, Ultimate, Secret Wars, Infinite Earth's Civil War.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get them all in there, but
Absolute power.
Yeah,
absolute everything.
I'm gonna hit you with some more universes. We got the Spawn universe. We got Sam and Twitch. We're gonna power through these. We got Rat City.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
Stephanie
nice.
Phillips was there, and this was Grimm. She tried to talk about Grimm during a Marvel panel, and they didn't necessarily cut her off, but they were like, they're like, Grimm's an excellent series, but I feel like we have a lot of stuff coming out of Marvel. And I was like, oh man, yeah, let the lady talk. Local Man. This is actually pretty cool. This is the swimsuit issue on this side, because we know in the 90s, this is very much 90s affiliated.
Yeah.
But if you flip it over, it's got its other cover here.
Cool.
So
I heard that's a good series.
it is a very good series.
I'm going to get the trade when it comes out. Do they have any trades out of that?
Yeah, there's already a trade out for Local Man.
Okay, I'm going to look that up.
We got Moon Knight, Fist of the Khonshu number 1. They brought back our main man.
Finally.
Destro number 5, right? A little bit more Energon verse. So I think you showed that before, Matt. We got Miles Morales number 25. He's been having issue with his spider senses, so you can kind of see the spider senses are going off in this one. So House of Slaughter number 26. They're bringing the Scarlet Mask back in that one for any of you Something's Killing the Children fans. And then here we have Ultimate Spider-Man number 10 with that, that eye, that reflecting eye. So that's it. Those were all my pickups for this week.
Well, thanks for sharing, dude.
I can rest now.
Well, Rob, do you have anything or?
I just the only thing within reach was this book that I pulled out of my bookshelf recently.
Oh, cool.
It's
Beautiful.
just reprints Superman Sunday strips from 1939 and 1943.
Interesting.
I was doing research on early Superman for the my Cheap Comic Collector Presents show, because we're going to do a Superman radio show episode after the Batman serial gets over. There wasn't really anything helpful in this book for that, but it was still sitting here. So
Cool. Looks
pretty
tight.
cool book.
What's up, Swag? Thanks for being here, man.
Swag.
Swag, dude.
Nice wig. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
So I'm thinking about calling this one early. I mean, I could go through this whole long box that Easy Comic Reader got me, but I don't know if that's going to work out for everybody. I'm kind of feeling still under the weather. You can probably tell. But let's just do a sampling of the first one here. We got some Silver Surfers, you guys.
Ooh.
Nice. Can't go wrong with a Silver Surfer.
32.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Well, I have this one. This is
Micronauts.
Steve Ditko actually worked on this. This did not come from Easy Comic Reader, but I just wanted to show that Steve Ditko was doing work in the early 80s, right?
Yeah. He made a brief return.
Yeah.
I like the covers with the covers. Yeah. Those are cool.
Yeah. Here's another one Mike didn't give me, but
Another Doom cover.
yeah, dude, Dr. Doom.
Ooh. He's not a villain. He's just misunderstood.
Yeah, he's not a villain.
I was reading an Avengers comic with Magneto, and then he goes, Dr. Doom is like the #1 biggest, baddest villain on Earth, with the exception of myself. So but it was very funny.
Who said that?
Magneto. He was like,
Oh yeah.
he props up Doom, but he's like, he's like the biggest villain ever, except for me. Compared to me, he's
I wonder what Darkseid would have to say about that.
It looks like the law loves this guy, Judge Anderson.
Interesting.
Law loves you.
I always liked the old Judge Dredd's.
Yeah, I love these reprints.
Judge Dredd.
And we got another reprint, or we'll just go to. We'll do this one. I just got this one.
Yeah, it's a filthy 50 center. It's got the sticker.
Yeah.
on it.
Pretty crazy. They don't make comics like this anymore.
No.
Oh my God.
People need big meals.
That's not politically correct these days, man.
I agree with her.
Am I going to get in trouble here now?
Well, how did you get me in look, there's me in the comic book. I didn't know I was going to be on there.
But yeah, Eagle Comics, dude. 2000 AD reprints, right? Okay, so here's a Silver Surfer. I think I might have this one. Bunch of Silver Surfers here, you guys.
That's Drax.
Yeah, Drax.
Classic Drax.
Created to destroy Thanos, never could. Oh no, it's not you.
No.
He's trying to break up his girlfriend. It's not you, it's me.
I know I have this one. I think this is better condition.
That's a good cover. I like that with the Thanos. Thanos' Guide to the Galaxy.
Wow. I think this is
That's a classic cover.
Yep.
Very classic cover.
Beautiful.
It's actually worth a couple of bucks.
Yeah. That one is.
So what happened is I gave Mike like a half a long box of like horror war in westerns. Charlton, DC. And he loved it, and he said he's going to do 2 for 1. So I got the better deal, I think, But I got him a bunch of comics that well, I don't have this one either. I got him a bunch of comics he really loved, Pretty cool. Dynamo City. So yeah, this is a great era of Silver Surfer. Right, you guys? With Ron Lim art. And hey, here's a cool one. I love my Supergirl, you know what I mean? And this is 1984, and it's Supergirl 21. She's got her little, bandana thing.
Her little Olivia Newton-John bandana. Let's get physical.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Got a little ad for the Superpowers action figures on the inside of the cover.
Firestar number 4. Beautiful. Look how pretty she is.
Pretty. I like the redheads.
Here's Tigra. It's a nice one to have.
Yeah. I always thought she was cool in the West Coast division.
Yeah. The Super Skrull's not treating her like a lady.
No, he's acting more like Ike Turner right now.
Yeah. You got the Outsiders here, number 27.
I'm full of pop culture references.
So that's cool. Outsiders. Someone smoking a pipe.
Some people say I'm full of something else, but
Are you? Another Silver Surfer. So I could go through this whole long box, or I could just probably call it a day. But I just want to thank Easy Comic Reader for all these wonderful comics. There's a lot of cosmic heroes in here. This I never had this before. This is beautiful. So Marvel Superhero Spring Special, 80-page. What is it? Oh, yeah, Blockbuster. But yeah, Moon Knight. What do you guys think?
I like it.
And Speedball.
Floating heads on it.
Little Speedball. Cool stuff. Should I do another one? Or should I just do a random one? It's like Christmas, right? Right? You get all these. It's incredible, man, receiving a long box in the mail. So thank you for that, Mike. Really cool, brother.
I hate to see that shipping receipt.
Yeah, he spent some money on shipping. You got She-Hulks, Fantastic Four, Heroes Return. This is like more modern stuff, but yeah, I gotta take it easy, guys. So I think I'm gonna cut it short here. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you, chat, for watching this mellow episode. Chaotic comic book cover displays and more with friends. I do like to ask my friends if they have anything they'd like to announce or say about their channels. So we'll start with Cheap Comic Collector.
Tomorrow I'm doing a Rare Friday show with Crazy Hungarian. We're gonna get together and show some probably some Halloween comics and just kind of get his name out there a little bit.
Yeah, Crazy Hungarian.
Yeah, because he's still like way under 100 subscribers. He's at like 60 something or whatever. And also somebody else I wanted to shout out who I noticed today. I'm not going to be able to remember the channel. I think it was Josh from Comic Book Collecting Quest. I noticed that he's been doing videos for a while, but he's got like he doesn't even have 50 subscribers. So let's sub him up because he's doing some good stuff too.
Comic Book Collecting Quest.
Yeah. And let's see. Otherwise, same old. I will be giving some stuff away on Saturday's show because I am over 600 subscribers. Ooh.
Wow! Congratulations, man. That's beautiful.
What's his name again? Quest? Comic Book Collecting Quest?
Comic Book Collecting Quest, yeah.
I'm subbing right now.
And that's about it. Otherwise than that, it's business as usual. Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
It looks like a Halloween mask.
Yes, Alex Ross.
Pop the eyes out.
One of those timeless variants by Alex Ross.
Yep.
Alex Ross, yep.
Yep, absolutely.
Very cool.
So congrats on your 600 subscribers, man. You've earned it. You're always dropping videos every day, and they link up to your show, and it's just a lot of fun, It's like,
I will give a comic book away too.
A lot of fun and very tiring.
Yeah. So Matthew, what do you got to say for yourself, man? What's going on?
I was going to tell Robert I will give away a comic too on your 600 subscriber stream if you want.
Cool.
I have a live stream. I'm starting to plan mine out more. I just went live, but now it's going to be every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
And, we're going to have topics. Like last week, we had war comic covers, military stuff, and then we did a couple things about like movies. Like we talked about the new Hellboy movie. This week, we're going to talk about the news out of Marvel Studios. They postponed or delayed. They pushed back the release of Blade indefinitely. We're going to talk about that.
That's right.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about then there's going to be some like themes, like the cover themes are going to be good girls or women, ladies in distress covers. And also we're going to do ones that comic books that feature Wolverine but are not part of his solo series or part of Uncanny X-Men or X-Men.
Really?
So
those are the discussions going on Sunday night?
Yeah, and there'll be a couple more topics. It'll be fun. And then the 29th at 6 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing my first claim sale on Whatnot, and I would appreciate if people came out and supported me because I've never done it before. And
on what day?
October the 29th.
October 29th.
6
What
p.m.
day does that fall on?
That's a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
I tried to make it to where it wasn't coinciding with your show or Robert's claim sales, And if it conflicts with something, I can't even talk today, I will reschedule it.
What time on the 29th?
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
And we're going to do a bunch for like $2 and $1, and then I'll have some that are not $1. That I'll show you some right now if you want to see what I've got.
Sure.
For the sale, I'll probably show these before I'm here, but since we're still here, I'll show you some of the stuff you can claim for $1 and $2. I haven't decided yet if it'll be $1 or $2. I think it's going to be $2. I think that's fair for these, as you'll see. Hold on. Let me just grab a bunch of them and go to town here.
Okay.
I had like 3 copies of this one, so I'm getting rid of some doubles.
So Wolverines.
We got this is like the 4th appearance of the symbiote. That's when the symbiote they take it off of Peter Parker and it escapes from the Baxter building before it finds Eddie Brock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, John Byrne goodness.
We got I got a bunch of Hulk stuff.
I'm actually reading the Doom 2099 still. Love it.
Nice cover.
Yeah.
I like that one. And then we'll get some more. I'm trying to pick up it's just a sampling of what I got.
It's cool.
I got a mix of a lot of it's like, well, it's all over the place. I'll be honest with you. We got some old X Factor issue 100. Then we got a bunch of Web of Spider-Man, and I'll show you. Then I got these Wolverines too for $2.
Wow.
Good deal for these.
Yeah.
The guy that cover. Nice.
Silvestri covers. I got some Silvestri for $2. I got 3 copies of this one, and we got. I mean, everything from a Diddle ID to a Dang If I Know. I got this from a movie I saw. I don't know if anybody's seen True Romance, but then I'll show you some that are not $1.
Okay.
And if it's okay,
you do what you want, man.
no
big rush.
It's not my show. I gotta be a good guest.
No big rush, buddy. I'm not in a big rush here.
Okay.
I'm just still looking through what he got, what Mike got me. You know, I'm not even halfway through this box.
Here you go. The first appearance of
Hellcat. Yeah.
It's going to be probably $15, $20. That's fair for that one, really, if you look it up. It's then I got some variants. I don't know what I'm going to charge for. These are like the hip hop variants, Run the Jewels.
Cool.
I don't know if anybody listens to Run the Jewels, but this is a cool one. Look at this logo on my YouTube channel page.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Like $5, really. This is a facsimile of a Deadpool one. I think it's San Diego Comic Con exclusive. And as you see these, that's why I'm not charging $1 for these though, because for $2, because they go for way more than that.
Yeah.
That's a Kevin Eastman variant. I'm supposed to get it signed, but since I forgot it, I guess I'm selling it. Ed Piscor's Red Room and little Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nice.
Marvel Presents. Then we got, I probably showed these on this show before, but these are not in the context that they're for sale. So I'm going to show you. We got some more stuff here. Then I think it's about it after these. We got, Champions number 2.
Wow.
Nice.
Iron Fist number 12.
Beautiful.
So I won't be charging $1 for these, but it'll be reasonable if anybody wants it.
Wow.
I'm still working on the shipping. I don't know if I can do free shipping, but I'm trying. That's why I was thinking about selling for $1. The ones I'm not. You know what I mean. The ones I'm not.
How would you do shipping? Just whatever it costs.
Yeah, I'm going to get a postage scale, and just I guess try to figure it out beforehand. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just hard for me to do free shipping. I just can't do that.
Yeah.
It'll be low though, because I got that. Robert told me about that pirate ship, so it should be not much, should it, Robert? For the ship.
It depends on where it's shipping to. Like it costs more to ship to the other coast than where we are. But a Gemini folder normally costs $6-7 and something. Maybe $1 more if it's completely jam packed. But generally in that range to send a Gemini mailer.
I know that's probably going to be a big turnoff for a lot of people, though, the shipping thing. But
is that the death of Human Torch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jonathan
cool.
Hickman.
Well, that's it. I got. You can take me off the.
So far tomorrow we have we have Rob and Joe.
I didn't mean to hijack the show right there.
No, it's cool. And then we have on Tuesday. Is it this Tuesday? This coming up Tuesday?
Yeah.
This coming up Tuesday. At what time?
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
6 p.m. Eastern. So that's 3 p.m. my time.
Yes.
Okay. And the shipping, you don't know what you're gonna do, but it's not gonna be free.
No. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
They're already gonna be so low, I can't. But like I have trouble figuring all that stuff out. I don't know. But anyway, it's gonna be like I'll get it out like the next day. So and then what I'll do is they can message me on Instagram at Ghost of Tom Joe 76, and I'll send them. They just send me their address. I'll send them what it's going to cost them, and they can pick it up when they want to. It doesn't have to be like immediately.
Right.
If they want to wait like you guys do, I'll give them about a week or something, a week or two. I kind of don't want to do it starting out, but if I know the people, like if I know there are people that are claiming your sales or you guys, I don't care to hold them. But
right.
I worry about people I don't know now.
Right. Well, that's what we had to start doing too. That's why we put the rules in place.
Yeah.
Because we'd have the trolls show up who just would claim everything and with no intention of doing anything other than claiming. So
they're called trolls. Out for a laugh,
Missing Mars says $25 for the check.
Yeah, he says he wants the old ones.
Hey,
okay.
Legion of Superheroes.
Oh, by the way, Robert, I need those. I watched your latest video. I'm claiming those Captain Americas right now. I'm just kidding. Well, I gotta slow down. I gotta wait till I settle up with you here in a couple of weeks because I kind of claimed a little too much here lately.
Yes. Support Matt's show. He owes me money.
I'm trying to make some money so I can pay him and Aaron for all these comic books I've been claiming. Please come help me.
Let's help Matt so Rob can get his money.
So, Rob, how do you go ahead? Rob, how are you liking Whatnot so far?
I made a few dollars on there. I don't. It's not as much fun as selling on YouTube.
It's not.
Definitely not. No.
I noticed that you link it up to YouTube sometimes, though, right?
The last time I didn't mean to do that. It must still be set
to do
that. I did it the first time. I didn't like it because it's a crappy presentation when it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And so I didn't, that second time, I didn't even know it was on YouTube until I got all done and saw it on my channel. Because apparently once you click that in your settings, it stays set. I thought you would do it for every show, but it stayed on there. So
yeah.
When I get around to doing another one, I gotta make sure I take that off because I didn't like that. But it's just a little harder to operate. It's not real user friendly.
Yeah,
it's not.
No.
Well, the problem now is you came along at a bad time and Whatnot because it's been down. Like it's been down. The business has been down for like smaller sellers. I've had 3 straight shows where I made $0.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I think I need new books. I need to get rid of the ones I have before I can go get new ones. So it's hard, I got some stuff coming though that soon though. I got some stuff today for like $2. It was crazy. Sometimes the one thing about Whatnot, it's more of a seller's market. I mean, a buyer's market right now anyway.
Well, just in general.
Yeah, definitely.
In general, yeah. And like the guy today, they're like some guys on there have fire sales. Like today I found like that Kari Andrews is. He has like this. It's like a version variant of Spider Punk. It's like a $30 book on eBay.
Wow.
And he was selling for like $2.
Wow.
And I was just like, okay, I guess I'm getting that. And then he had all these ASNs for like $2 or $3 of Todd McFarlane. And I was like, I can't pass up $2 Todd McFarlane Spider-Man.
No, it's funny. We don't want to buy more, but it's a buyer's market.
It's out there, and nobody's bidding on it. I'm like, come on, I'm going.
Yeah. So Easy Comic Reader, if you're out there, thank you for all the new Teen Titans. Wow, I really needed that. I'm almost like through. Going through everything.
Let's see some more. We might as well finish it. We got some time.
It's funny. I know. I've said goodbye to everyone, and then I just started opening it. So,
Like, I do that on my stream. Like, well, okay, we're going to run for about 30 more minutes, and 2 hours later, we're still on live. And
what
it always devolves to like, we're not talking about comic books or comic book related movies anymore. We're talking about World War II history and dead bodies on Mount Everest and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Now I gotta show this now. This is a good one. Okay. I can move up here. There we go. So this is a nice one. Thank you so much.
Oh, sweet.
That easy comic reader. I do not have this one. Captain Marvel. I collect this, and he knows it. So this is nice bronze. Gil Kane in the membrane. Vengeance is mine. It's weird with this sickness, you guys. It's like suddenly I have energy, then I don't have energy. Then I have energy, then I don't have energy. It's like it comes in waves, you know? Love the psychedelia, right, you guys?
Very cool. Great stuff.
So thank you so much, Mike. I love it. Micah doesn't really care for, or Gil Kane's overrated, maybe. You know, not to me though. Gil Kane is.
Yeah, when I was growing up reading comics, I didn't like Gil Kane's art. It was too. I just didn't care for that, or Carmine Infantino's art on the Flash either. I didn't like.
Wow.
But now that I know who they are, I've seen some of their earlier stuff, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I just didn't like their later style when they kind of became set in how they did it, you know?
Right. Yeah, Cosmic Marvel rules, like Jeff just said there. Freaking cool, man. I never read this stuff either, man. You know, I don't have this Marvel Spotlight either. So, yeah, I got hooked up with some Captain Marvel, you guys. Freaking right on, man. I mean, we went over all this stuff, but, you know.
Yeah, you don't remember. Not when you're talking about that many, yeah.
You know. We had a private live stream. And, yeah, so we got lots of We've got some Captain Marvel here. Nice. We've got an old Silver Surfer here. This is stuff I love. What is this?
Power pachyderms.
Pachyderms. They all have long noses.
They're elephants.
Gotta love that.
One looks like Elektra. That's supposed to be Wolverine,
or Pip the Troll or something. I don't know. Probably Wolverine. Freaking cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love like little gems like this. You know,
I've never even heard of that.
They're so under the freaking radar. Yeah, Roger Stern wrote this. And Adam Blaustein, I don't know who that is. Pretty freaking cool. But I might as well try getting through all this stuff. But here's these reprints, you know. I love them.
Very cool.
I love these Silver Surfer reprints. Now, there was the death of Captain Marvel. This is the life of Captain Marvel, right?
That's still cool. I like that. I like the green background. Very neat. That death of Captain Marvel made me cry almost when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was definitely awesome.
It was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, got me choked up too. I love this.
Kind of like when Supergirl died. I was crisis.
It's definitely reprinted stuff here. I think I have this issue. Cool. Yeah, and I got more stuff, but let's see. There's two more. Might as well go through the long box.
But wait,
I'm just excited, you know. I mean, I didn't even show all the stuff that I got.
I'm excited to see what he sent you.
Yeah, it's pretty much cosmic Marvel. Lots of Fantastic Four, Captain Marvel, some Guardians of the Galaxy, some Daredevil I didn't have.
Cool.
So yeah, some of this Daredevil I might have, not all of it though. Yeah, so just pretty much some Daredevil here. 90s Daredevil, right? So I hit the other one was real gold. He does have the stuff I grew up on. I grew up on like, you know, Mutant Massacre stuff.
No, that's probably the best era. That and the Frank Miller era are the best. Frank Miller, I mean the best Daredevil era there is, I think.
Yeah, I'm starting over I'm reading Frank Miller from the right when he started writing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm reading that. I'm loving it. Okay, we'll just open up one more here.
One more.
What a mess.
Just open them all. I got time.
This whole long box, man. I received today. Isn't that something? You know?
Pretty awesome. Easy. When are we getting our long boxes?
Yeah,
easy. Copy and a cheap comic collector need one too now.
I'm feeling kind of special here. There are a lot of legions of superhero. You know,
Hey, you can't go wrong with some Legion.
I got a lot of the earlier stuff too. It wasn't the 70s stuff, but a lot of stuff from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I think that's what the Legion of Superheroes. That's what's his name? Cliff on Comics. He loves the Legion of Superheroes, I believe.
Hey, we got an X-Men.
Nice. I got that one somewhere.
Yeah, I grew up on this X-Men. You know, I remember
the X-Men.
I remember when Rogue joined the X-Men. That was my first time I ever read about Rogue. I didn't even know who she was. I just suddenly this villain shows up.
That's a great run.
Yeah,
when she goes up to where they start trusting her finally. It's some of the best writing I've ever read in comic books.
Oh yeah, I love that. I'm reading. I'm still in the John Byrne era, you know, but I plan on going right through into the Paul Smith, you know. And,
I'm trying to go all the way to Jim Lee, and then I'm.
Ooh, I know. I jumped out during the Jim Lee, so a lot of Legion of Superheroes. So Brainiac 5 is guilty, you guys.
What did he do?
Rob read a lot of this stuff, right, Rob? Not all of it.
I've read some of that, yeah, but that wasn't that was like the series that came after what I read, pretty much.
Okay. So yeah, you guys, that's about it. Will, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, sure. Matt showed a hip hop comic. I would just want to show a hip hop comic that I picked up at New York Comic Con.
Shout out Easy Comic Reader. You know, thank you so much for all that goodness, man. It's
so I love it.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah,
that's
so it's got the Notorious
nice.
B.I.G. and then in the back, this is the Jacob Javits Center. That's where they have New York Comic Con.
That's so awesome.
With all this Diddy stuff going on, Will, I've been watching the documentaries now on the East Coast, West Coast. I was totally oblivious. I know I've heard of that stuff, but now I'm catching up to what's going on, and it seems like Diddy's in trouble now, man. You know,
he's in big trouble.
He's in big trouble.
And just one more shiny before we go. This is Jenny Frizen on Hello Darkness. So that was limited to 200 at the con, number one. So right after this is done, I thought a half hour ago I would start this video, but I'm gonna record a mystery mail call video, and then
cool.
I'll put that on tomorrow.
All right.
We'll have that up for tomorrow, and that's really it. Monday we'll do Monday Night Raw books, right? And then maybe next Wednesday we'll do New Comic Book Day. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll be back here on Thursday for this show. So
yeah, I appreciate that, Will. I appreciate you hanging in there, with me, right? I just haven't had the energy lately. I haven't even been doing my regular videos, and it just is what it is,
Yeah, you
And I
get
expect y'all to
sick
be on my show on Sunday.
What's that?
I expect some of y'all to be on my show Sunday.
Sunday at
the Omni
discussion. That's 7:00 my time, right?
Yeah.
And you got like your own little crew, don't you, Matthew?
Yeah, we got a few guys. We got the guy named Flat Earth Santa. He's like he's kind of a comic book guru guy. He's pretty good though. He's a nice guy. He's from Canada.
Yeah.
And, he knows a lot, don't he, Robert? Really, he knows a lot about comics.
You seem to.
I seem to show him like I'll do it my videos, my mail call videos when I pick up stuff, and before any of the stuff I'm going to sell, I'll go, let me know if this is something, and he'll let me know.
So cool.
Yeah.
And our buddy Random Rips is on there most of the time too, I believe.
Very cool. Yeah. So once again, thank you, Easy Comic Reader, for that long box and shipping that long box out, man. It's like I want to send you money or something,
And I hope you get fully recovered soon, brother. On your,
this is a lot of comics to send someone.
Wow.
And half of it's not even bagged and boarded. That means there's more in there, So a lot of cool New Mutants stuff. I didn't show all the New Mutants, but I would have done a big video on it, but I just don't feel that great. But love you, Mike. Appreciate you. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging in there with us. I said I was going to end this like 40 minutes ago, but it didn't happen.
We ran longer than any other show.
Yeah, this has been Chaotic Comic Book Cover Displays and more with friends. Thank you, chat. Love you guys. And thank you, Matt, Rob, and Will for being here. So awesome. All right, you guys, we're out. See you on the next one. Deuces.